Hi, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to Finally Revealed. In this episode, I want to talk to you about when you are not likely to have a chance to amend or fix a traffic ticket. There are four general situations when it's not likely that this is going to be possible. You can still ask, but I just want you to have realistic expectations. So hopefully you won't do these things and you don't have to worry about it. The first one is if there is an injury accident. You get a ticket and someone is hurt or killed. Not likely that that's going to be amendable for a variety of reasons, but so don't count on that one. The next one is if you have a moving violation and are cited in a construction zone while the workers are on duty. You can ask, but again, very unlikely. The next example is if you have a moving violation in an active school zone. An active means, we have school zones set up in front of schools and it's permanent. It's a permanent school zone, but they have the flashing lights or they have a sign that says the hours. So if it's during those hours or the lights are flashing and you get a violation, don't count on having it amended. And then the fourth one is not so much situational as it depends upon you. And that is in any situation in which you have been pulled over and receive a ticket for or a summons for a moving violation. If you are rude to the officer, if you talk back to the officer, if you're snotty to the officer, if you are threatening to the officer, forget it. One thing I didn't specify in the other videos, which there are a few on amending tickets, traffic violation tickets, the first thing that the other than a situation where the policy is no deals, which are the three that I just told you. Other than that, it should be common sense, but the first place that the prosecutor goes to is the officer. And the way they do that is by looking at the original ticket. When your attorney or you go in to have this taken care of, that original ticket is there. It doesn't always look the same as the copy that you received because the carbon, it goes one way, top to bottom. If they tear a piece off or turn it over, the carbon doesn't show up the other direction. I have an example for you. When I was a young attorney, I was assigned to go and do an amendment for a woman who had received a moving violation on a test drive of all things. She was test driving a car and she got pulled over and got the citation. Well, I have her information. Everything looks like it would fit into a traditional situation where it could be amended. I go in to meet with the prosecutor and the back of that ticket was bleeding. I didn't even have to read it, I could see. The cop had written on it in red ink all over it. This woman, she cussed a blue storm. She cussed him out. She was important, don't you know who I am kind of thing, and on and on and on. And he wrote it all down so that he wouldn't forget. So it made an impression, it made a bad impression, and the prosecutor just said, no deal. And then she and I had a discussion because I should have known about this before I went in there. But besides the fact that they have red pens, they also have dash cams. They also sometimes have mics. So don't try to think that you're going to get away with something. Just don't do it. Be polite. Answer the questions. If you have a question, if something looks like it's going out of bounds, you don't have to necessarily, go there, but answer the questions, be polite, hand over your information, pull away safely. Don't forget to put your seatbelt back on if you unhooked it to reach into your glove box, because you don't want to get a back-to-back ticket. So I hope this was helpful. Drive carefully, have a safe summer, If you're interested in our other videos, take a look at the playlists, or like us. You can like us on Facebook, give us a thumbs up here. The easiest way to get an email as to when the next video is posted is to subscribe. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.